Gamers don't just stand still and let you shoot them, right? So we need to transition our training from shooting still targets to shooting moving targets. What up? It's the champ with Strider's Angels Esports and Entertainment, and welcome to episode 14 of how to improve your aim. And today we're talking about technique when we shoot moving targets, and I'm going to give you guys some drills in both Kovacs and Aiming Pro, so let's get started. So shooting moving targets is difficult, right? And when we talk about moving targets, a lot of times we talk about click timing, which involves putting your crosshair in front of the target and waiting to time our click when the target crosses our sight. So this is a valid way to aim. However, it's situational. It works great in something like Battlefield when a target does not actually see you and it's just running in a straight line. However, in a faster game like COD or Apex, waiting to time your click will get you killed because those games are very much about speed. And the ideal way of shooting moving targets is to have such good mouse control that you can snap and fire right to the target. So this is a technique we're going to be drilling and practicing today. So let's look at the difference between the two types of aim, and I did exaggerate them a bit so it's easier to see. So in clip 1, while aim training, I'm putting my crosshair where the targets are moving and waiting for them. Now in clip 2, I'm snapping directly to the targets, and I think you can see how much more efficient this seems. I also talk in almost every video about maintaining that direct mouse path to each target, and this is so important when shooting moving targets because so much motion is wasted if you're looping your mouse. And in gaming, there's always kind of that fine line between being accurate and being fast. And in most games, I'm a firm believer that you want to go for speed while being accurate-ish in most scenarios over playing super slow and trying to time the perfect shot. Real players nowadays are just too good for you to take half a second to line up your shot and get the perfect shot in. And that'll get you killed in a lot of games. So let's look at how to practice this technique in Kovacs and in Aiming Pro. And I'm starting with Kovacs, and there's a timestamp at the top of the screen. If you're an Aiming Pro player, jump to that. So in Kovacs, 1 wall, 5 target pass-through has kind of been like the core click timing or moving target drill for a long time, and I love this drill. However, this drill favors timing your click a bit more than flicking quickly because it punishes misses. So it's a drill that kind of favors accuracy over speed if you want to rank highly. So we're going to look at 2 drills that will help you practice this technique I've been talking about a little bit more, where you're focusing on speed. So if you're a complete beginner to this concept, let's do a few rounds of Tile Frenzy Strafing 01. This is a good place to introduce yourself to the concept of snapping right to a moving target, and the targets are big, so they're pretty easy to shoot. Now, the core drill I want you guys to focus your training with is 1 wall, 5 targets, pass through slow. And the reason I want you guys to focus this drill is it does not punish you for misses. It has a really nice reload mechanic to it where you have 3 shots and your gun reloads on a hit, so you can focus on taking fast, mostly accurate shots. And if you miss, you get the target with a fast follow-up shot. Now, if you're on Aiming Pro, go into the click skill assessment, and there are 3 moving drills to do here, and they go in order of difficulty from left to right, starting with 3 target moving horizontal, then 3 target long range, and the last 3 target close range. And I would start on 3 target moving horizontal as this has the biggest targets, and it's probably the best to start practicing the concept of snapping directly to your targets. So that brings us to the end of our video on shooting moving targets. Remember, in most situations, you want to snap to the target directly and maintain that nice clean mouse pathing to be most efficient. Before you go, remember to please like the channel and subscribe so that you can come back for bi-weekly aim training content. I also stream pretty regularly on Twitch, so come check me out and chill anytime, champ. Out.